Hey YouTube, Bearded Bristol here with a little giveaway update. As of today, Friday, August 4th, I do believe, I do not yet have any entries, so you've got a wide open field for some free stuff. And what that free stuff is a portrait of your YouTube profile picture or another suitable photo. I will paint that up in living color, about 12 inch by 12 inch, and ship that over to you. I just have noticed some pretty cool profile photos out there, and I would think hanging that in your man cave or your garage or above your mantle would be kind of fun. But nevertheless, beautiful morning on my morning commute, and temperature has dropped significantly around here, which is awesome. It's about 70, they're saying 78 for a high today, which is just spectacular. I'll be in the office most of the day, but I should be out early enough to enjoy some of it. But it got me thinking about growing up in a small town, and I grew up in a town of about 150 people. It was 4 blocks by 4 blocks square, and there were very few kids, as you can imagine, in that area my own age. And it's funny because there's kind of a long-standing joke. Hang on. Kind of a long-standing joke that there's nothing to do in small towns but drink. And while some would say that that's true, I certainly did my share of underage drinking. But we manufactured our own fun. We didn't have cable TV. We didn't have video, well, we did have video games, but not until later. So we did a lot of basketball, which was my hobby of choice, being 6'4". But the late summer was always great because there was that sense of urgency that you had to get all of the fun in before the end of the summer. And so it was almost nightly that there would be a town game of basketball. Sometimes we'd go to other towns. But I made a lot of friends over that period of time, just in that last, say, 3 weeks of summertime, hanging out with guys from different towns and playing basketball and just enjoying what we all loved. But, you know, we had other things, you know, younger days, building forts in the dirt, things like that. I had a couple of friends that spent an entire summer building a fort in the dirt. Ended up being 3 rooms, pretty good size. They could almost stand up in it, so the roof was, you know, about 3.5 foot. And they even had their own makeout room and signals and all of that in case one of them had a girl there. Of course, this was, you know, say 4th and 5th grade, so the makeout room didn't get a lot of use. We'll just let that be what it is. But, you know, just very cool, fun memories of playing outside in the summer, sans, video games, smartphones, all of that stuff, you know. Fishing by the old pond was another one of our fun ones. I can tell you more stories about that another day. But camping out and waking up with a cow's nose sticking through your tent was a good way to start the day. All that said, just kind of ties back to that original theme, kind of the Norman Rockwell slice of Americana. And it doesn't just have to be for Americans, by the way. But, you know, that piece of history idealized that we all have, where, you know, there's no bad memories, only good ones, and we have a very romantic kind of view of certain things in our childhood, and I want to hear about yours. So, like I say, just a little shout out on my morning commute. Give it a little bit of thought. I'd love to see your video, hear your stories. And giveaway ends August 15th. I will probably do the drawing actually on August 16th because I discovered I have an obligation the evening of the 15th. But nevertheless, can't wait to hear your stories. About halfway in on my commute, another 12 miles or so to go. So anyway, hope you all have a great day, no matter who you are, where you are. Have some fun. We'll talk to you later.